Welcome, everybody, to what should be a memorable experience for everybody here in the building. The Big 12 Championship game has a history of wild, dramatic finishes, and based on this matchup today, we could be in for another one. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Thrown quickly, clocked in the right flat. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Looking downfield. It's Green. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Jackson. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The game makes it second and medium. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Lets it go quickly. And he's got it. Tackle made after a big gain. The Razorbacks were first and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The offense going with the hurry up. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Haas. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Caught in the backfield. It's Sategna. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Gonna run it. It's Jackson. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the back.
Touchdown, Razorbacks. This quarterback on fire today. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out. It's Bond. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Hand off to the right side. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 35, good enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. And the runner takes off to his right. He breaks free. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease.
Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch him. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Moved right down the field for a touchdown. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack. And the Razorbacks looking to run some tempo here. Back to throw. It's Green. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, you wonder if the receiver adjusted his route to get closer to that first down line. Whatever he did, it works. Move the sticks.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Makes a quick catch. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Razorbacks offense is on the move now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. There's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. They do it for a second time. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Slides to avoid the big hit. And the Razorbacks will have first and 10 here.
It makes sense going for it here. Kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kick.
Looking to throw it deep. He's got it near the end zone. They cannot stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Hawks. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Bringing it out. It's Bond. Tried to make something happen on the return, but steps out at the 23. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks loose at the 40. That'll be enough for a 1st down, brought down at the 43.
Nice job up front, opening up that hole, and look at this Texas running back just running physical for a nice 1st down. Texas running backs. Chris, come on, you know better than me. Earl Campbell, Ricky Williams, Jamal Charles, more recently Bijan Robinson. Incredible history in Austin when it comes to these backs, and he's living up to it today.
Now it's 2nd down here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
1st down here for this offense. And there's the handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Second down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Manning. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
The Longhorns will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Looking for the wideout. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. getting set. Second down play here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Green. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And looking for a big play here. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out.
Man, playing defensive back has got to be the toughest job out there right now in college football. You get isolated on islands against these freaky, talented receivers. It's hard enough to be able to stay up with them and try to make a play on the ball, and often you end up bumping them downfield and you get a call like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
Makes the catch. It's Helm. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here, you just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up 4th down.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on 3rd down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
And the field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. To throw, it's Green. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out of bounds, but a crucial takeaway. Great play by this defense.
Well, when you play cover three, you leave your corners essentially on an island downfield. Love how the corner does a nice job of being able to stay in position, stalk the receiver, and locate the ball for that interception.
They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They finally make the stop after a big play, but time runs out on the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Razorbacks will kick it away to get us going in the second half. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he gave it a shot, but should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they go in front here in the second half.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
BAT puts them up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Look at him out throwing here to start the drive. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
This defense dominated the first half to help them take the lead. Now, as we see the beginning of the second half, same old, same old. They're just dominating the line of scrimmage and doing what they need to do.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air. It's Green. He's going to take off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Boy, that's a big-time scramble by that quarterback. My gosh, if you're the defensive coordinator, you got to be scratching your head. You had him at second and forever. You take away everything downfield, and this guy picks up these yards by running the ball. Now, it's third down. You better make up for it right here.
Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. And the Razorbacks begin a new series here. 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can
on the junior, gets home making a sack there.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
And the returner is brought down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession was a one-play touchdown drive on the ground. See if the offensive line can continue to create some big lanes. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And the wideout goes in motion. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just for 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Trying to find room. It's Blue. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Bringing it out. It's Anthony. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Offense operating at high tempo now. No huddle.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And the Razorbacks looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Green. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make...
The ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a great job here by the safety to anticipate where the quarterback was going to go with the football. That gave him enough time to be able to get over and break on the football in time for the interception.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Fights off a defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. He's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Breaking free at midfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Comes out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been strong today. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Press coverage now from these DBs. Handoff from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
To the air, it's Manning. There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. It was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 48 yards out. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, as this drive's going to start with decent field position. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do. He's going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back.
Looking for a deep completion. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. And it's complete downfield. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Razorbacks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Green. And it falls incomplete. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He fires it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Hey, it's a nice game here. They get the first down to stop the clock, but late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And the Razorbacks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Running out of time in the pocket. Cannot escape, and down he goes. Second and goal, but backed up now to the 15. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. See if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Back to pass. It's Green. The defense stops him there on the scramble, close to the goal line, but not in. Urgency here. Got to cut it this lead. It's third down and goal. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter. Who's going to step up?
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. And all of a sudden, we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
Bringing it out. It's Bond. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Finding some room at the 25. Brought down at the 28, and that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it first and 15 now. They're going to run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. At the 10. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's another touchdown, an old-school performance for this running back in a conference championship game.
Yeah, as big as it gets, conference championship on the line. He decides to have his best game of the season in this game. Everybody watching. What a game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the PAT. It's now a 13-point lead here in the final quarter. The kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. fielded in the end zone. It's Anthony. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. First and 10 now for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Green. Running back grabs it on the screen. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down. Looking to throw the football. And a sophomore making an impact play.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Defense is coming after him. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And it's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Single back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of